Hello, and welcome to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and today we have an exciting episode for you. If you've ever struggled with improving your English fluency, pronunciation, or confidence, then this episode is for you.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. Today we're going to talk about one of the most effective techniques for learning English: shadowing. This is a powerful method that can help you sound more natural, speak more fluently, and improve your listening skills at the same time.
Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is shadowing? Well, it's a simple but powerful technique where you listen to English audio and repeat it immediately, word for word, like an echo. It helps you develop a natural rhythm and pronunciation, just like native speakers.
That's right. Shadowing is not just about repeating words. It's about training your brain to think in English and speak without hesitation. Many successful English learners, even professional speakers, have used shadowing to reach fluency.
If you've been looking for a fun and effective way to practice speaking English without a partner, then stay with us. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to use shadowing to take your English to the next level.
So grab your headphones, find a comfortable spot, and let's dive into how shadowing can transform your English.
All right, let's start with the basics. What exactly is shadowing?
Shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to native English speech and immediately repeat what you hear, word for word, without pausing. Imagine you're a shadow, copying every sound and rhythm instantly.
Yes. Think of it like being an echo. When you hear a sentence, you repeat it right away, mimicking the pronunciation, speed, and tone of the speaker.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Jason, say a simple sentence in English and I'll shadow you.
Clearly and naturally, English is fun to learn if you practice every day.
Immediately repeats with the same rhythm and tone. English is fun to learn if you practice every day.
See? Julia didn't just repeat the words. She copied my intonation, pronunciation, and rhythm. That's the key to shadowing.
There are actually different styles of shadowing. Let's go through them quickly.
This is when you repeat immediately after hearing the speaker, like Julia just did. It's great for fluency and pronunciation, but can be challenging at first.
With this method, you listen to a sentence first, then pause and repeat it. This is helpful for beginners who need a little more time to process the words.
This is when you practice with slower audio, like beginner-friendly podcasts or audiobooks. It's great for improving pronunciation and confidence.
The best part about shadowing is that it forces your brain to think in English, not translate. That's what makes it one of the fastest ways to sound more natural.
Exactly. It's like training your mouth and brain at the same time. The more you shadow, the more confident and fluent you become.
Now that you know what shadowing is, let's talk about why it works so well for English learners.
All right. Now that we know what shadowing is, let's talk about why it works so well for English learners. One of the biggest benefits? It improves your pronunciation.
That's right. When you shadow, you're not just repeating words. You're copying the native speaker's pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Over time, this helps you sound more natural and clear.
Think about it. When babies learn to talk, they listen to their parents and imitate them. Shadowing works the same way. Instead of guessing how to pronounce a word, you just copy how a native speaker says it.
This is a big one. Shadowing helps you stop translating in your head and start thinking in English naturally.
Exactly. Many English learners struggle because they translate from their native language before speaking. But with shadowing, you're training your brain to hear, process, and speak in English directly without needing translation.
Over time, this makes speaking English faster and more automatic. No more long pauses trying to find the right words.
One of the best things about shadowing is that it's a two-in-one exercise. You improve both listening and speaking skills at the same time.
That's true. When you listen closely to a native speaker and repeat what they say, you're training your ears to understand natural English speech while also practicing speaking.
And since you're focusing on intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation, you also get used to how English really sounds in conversations.
Many English learners feel nervous about speaking, but shadowing helps build confidence because you get used to hearing your own voice in English.
Yes. At first, it might feel strange to repeat after someone, but the more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and soon you'll feel more comfortable speaking English in real conversations.
And the best part? You don't need a partner. You can practice shadowing alone, anytime, anywhere. It's like having a personal speaking coach.
So now that we know why shadowing is so powerful, let's go step by step on how to do it correctly. Stay with us. All right. Now, let's go step by step on how to practice shadowing correctly. The first step is choosing the right audio.
That's important. You should pick something that's clear, natural, and at your level. If it's too fast or complicated, it'll be frustrating.
Great choices include podcasts, audiobooks, news reports, or YouTube videos. And for beginners, I recommend using content with subtitles so you can follow along.
Exactly. And if you're just starting out, try slow-speed English podcasts or videos made for learners.
Before you start shadowing, take a moment to just listen to the audio.
Yes, don't repeat yet. Just focus on understanding the words, pronunciation, and rhythm of the speaker.
This helps your brain get familiar with the sentence structure and tone before you start speaking.
Now comes the fun part, shadowing. As soon as you hear a sentence, repeat it immediately like an echo.
Try to match the speaker's tone, pronunciation, and speed as closely as possible. It's okay if you don't get it perfect. Just keep going.
And don't pause or stop. Even if you miss a word, keep speaking so your brain gets used to the flow of English.
If shadowing at full speed is too difficult, you can try slowing down the audio.
Many apps like YouTube and podcast players let you adjust the playback speed. Try slowing it to 0.75x speed so you can follow along more easily.
This is a great way to build confidence before moving to full-speed shadowing.
One of the best ways to improve is to repeat the same clip several times. Each time you'll understand more and sound better.
That's true. The first time might be difficult, but by the third or fourth time, your pronunciation and fluency will improve a lot.
Exactly. And if you practice the same short clip for a few days, you'll notice your speech becomes more natural and confident.
Here's a pro tip: record yourself shadowing and compare it to the original speaker.
Oh, that's a great idea. This helps you hear your own pronunciation and see what needs improvement.